So I'm very, very appreciative of your coming. So I appreciate you so much. Well, formally, let me start this program. Good day, everybody. I am Ido Haroon Adelani. I'm addressing you from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Today, I have one of my TBC leader. Is a leader in TBC, and through him, many people have joined TBC community because he is a Kringle distributor. He is a distributor. So he's from New Zealand. Am I right, sir?
Yep, New Zealand.
He's from New Zealand, and the name is Mr. Bex Pio. Am I right? Sorry if I do not know how to pronounce it. So if I don't pronounce, sorry.
My name is pronounced Ki Pio. So
yeah,
K-I-I is my first name.
It will be okay if I address you as Mr. Pio.
Yes.
It's all right. Thank you very much. At the same time, one of my greatest TBC leader. So I call him one of the, not even one of the great, but one of the greatest TBC leader and the Billion Coin community. In person of Mr. Stephen Coffey, you are highly welcome to this live broadcast of mine. Thank you very much. You are welcome all the way from the United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Haroon, and thank you so much, my New Zealand brother, as well as both of you all. It's great to see both of you all, and it's an honor to be here today to be your guest. And you're doing fine works where you are. Keep up the great work, and I'm here.
I enjoy listening to your broadcast, Stephen.
Thank you so much, sir. And you know, I just have admired all the New Zealand people, from Dr. Joe Stevens to the TBC Prayer Ward, to Lucy Brown, to Jude Paco. I mean, everybody that's there in New Zealand, y'all doing some fine work over there.
Thank you very much.
Wow, that is awesome. Very, very awesome indeed. Thank you very much. Today, without much ado, I first of all I want to call on Mr. Stephen Coffey to address us. Now, TBC is rolling out many rewards for those people that are making TBC works, for those people that are growing TBC, for those people that are giving free Kringle to people, the distributors, TBC Kringle distributors. TBC is rewarding them in abundance. Now, as you have said in one of your broadcasts yesterday, that how do we have cash flow? Some of us, we are having a lot of TBC coins in our wallet, some up to 1,000 TBC, some 1 million TBC, some even 1 TBC. And I believe that even if one has only 1 TBC, only 1 TBC is enough for him throughout his life. It's enough when it leaves it to active. So now, but some people, they want cash flow, even though some usually mistake it to be cash out. So what is cash out and cash flow? If cash flow is the correct one, how do we go about it for people? Please try to explain this briefly so that the viewer can
Sure. That's very easy. You know, people get the phrase cash flow mixed up with cash out. If our wallet, let me just say this for you for a minute. If our wallet was a cash out system, we would have like a push button as if though we was at an ATM. But that is not, was never meant for admin for us. Admin has rolled out a platform. And I know my friend in New Zealand know this because he's a cash flow, he's a cash flow student. If we follow the fast start system, that essentially produces cash flow. So admin has rolled out a cash flow campaign to go on for many, many months over this next 1 to 2 years. When admin would like for us to have this TBC coin open up to a full liquid coin over the next 2 years. Now, I say to people all the time, what if it did not happen in 2 years? How committed are you? How committed are you? What if we said 5 years? Are you committed to go for the long haul if it meant your freedom, if it meant your freedom from poverty? If it meant us getting rid of poverty? Because what we have to also understand, as we create more and more millionaires and billionaires, we still have to reach the people in poverty. We cannot be mindful. We got to be mindful of our mission first. The millions and billions that's in your current wallet right now. I know it's not going to sound good to people. Oh gosh! I hope I don't hit nobody. Say the wrong thing. It is not all meant for you. It is for poverty.
Poverty.
If we have 1, 2, 300 million dollars in our wallet, ask yourself, do you need that for yourself and your family? No. The average person does not need all of that.
Yes.
Why don't we use that? Why don't we collectively unify our money so we can actually help the people, the poor, in abundance like our admin want us to do?
That's the way.
So as we continue to grow our wallets, and they want us, we are broadcasters, so we are already destined to be multi-billionaires. So do you know how much $1 billion is? Oh my God, that's a lot of money.
A lot of money. A lot amount of money.
So what I'm saying is we follow the fast start system and we show ourselves and our families and then on how to cash flow. Then we all are examples for, we are the examples, the broadcasters for the poor. Then when we show, give me an example. What do you think Rand and I want to come over to Africa? So we understand there are some people, even though there's a large concentration of people in Nigeria that are in this TBC, but however, we have to make sure that large group understands what is truly cash flow. We have to change the language, not cash out, cash flow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if we don't change that language, that terminology, then people will keep saying cash flow, cash out, cash out, cash out. And all that refers to is a greed, scarcity mindset. That's all it is. And that's been embedded and brainwashed in so many people, thousands and thousands of years. And that's all people know. So do you think it's going to be an easy task to change the mindsets of many? No. It's going to it's not going to be like climbing a mountain. It's going to be tough. But if we unify and stay in line,
yes,
because numbers produce a lot of results. If many people in New Zealand, many people not in US, many people in Nigeria and through other countries in Africa and other parts of Asia, if we continue to grow together, no one can stop us.
Nobody can stop us.
Nobody can stop us, because we got to be, it's like forming an army of, when we talk about disruption, we're not talking about disruption in a violent way. We're doing it in a systematic way. A systematic way. And if we do it if we disrupt in a mild, systematic way, no one will say, oh, they're doing the wrong thing. Oh, they can't do that. Because by the time they say that, it would have already been done. You see?
United is the way to go.
That's the way to go. If we all work together underneath, you know, I refer to it as underneath the radar.
Yes.
Then we will be fine. That's basically what I had to say for now. I'll give the floor back to you, Haroon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stephen Covey. And I thank you because you always discuss TBC or most especially the growing of TBC community with passion, with all enthusiasm. You only discuss that because you are after the growing of this community. So you are after the solid foundation of this community. That those of us that first accept TBC, because those of us that accept TBC now, we are very, very infinitesimal to the population of the world. But we are going to be the foundation members, even if somebody joins today. So I call him one of the foundation's member, though he came late, but he's also a foundation member because we are yet to reach 1 billion people. Now, having said that, so the way you handle things, the way you talk to people, the way you address them, it shows that you are very, very compassionate with people because they have not understood the purpose of things. They have not really understood it. So we have to be lenient with people. At the same time, we have we have to put it in mind that we want to treat everybody like an innocent somebody, or a person, a prisoner that we want to get freedom for. So we want to emancipate them. So there is a way for us to do things to address them so that everybody will know they have what the cabals have right in the world at large. So, Mr. Poe, what do you have to contribute into this? What is your own contribution before I come back to Mr. Stephen again?
You were so right. I like listening to you. I like listening to you and Stephen. You're the experience. That's why I listen to you. New Zealand, we're still learning a little bit down here, but I think by Christmas time coming, I think a lot of people will understand TBC for what it's worth.
Right.
As I see registered members, I don't know where they all are, is somewhere around about 13,000 registered in New Zealand. Where are they? Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. That is a sound underground. I don't know how we are going to control that.
Yeah, I don't know what that sound is. It's not me.
Okay, it's all right.
It's not me.
It's all right, no problem, no problem.
It's your phone.
Not me.
Hey, Ron, I got a question.
It's Bex's phone.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think of this new additional cookies that admin's talking about? This with bringing in 2 people in 24 hours, and they bring in 2 for a total 6 and 4 days. What do y'all think about that?
I think that's great because I'm in the cruise competition, but when I saw this 2 extra cookie rewards come out to start, I think I'm going to change and go to that one.
Because well, I'm gonna say this. That as far as my understanding, that this cruise is the last cruise they're going to do contest. But the thing is, the incentive of this is to get more cookies, but at the same time, but the big part of this is to grow our community more swifter.
Yes.
You know, and like I said, be mindful as we do it swifter. Education is the key for each and every one of them. So they won't be saying the wrong things to their people and to their people and their people. But it's got to start with us as well as others. teaching them to write things, to, as they say in the cash flow coaching, teach people to teach people to teach people to teach people. You know?
Yeah. Yes.
Let it be like a broken record as you tell, like something over and over again, repetitive. That's the same thing. The fast start system. Just like they number. Did you notice how, I'm going to tell you, admin listens to me. God, they listen. I can tell they listening. I'm going to tell you why I know they listening. I'm going to give you an example. You know, having y'all hear me say in my live broadcast, I wish admin had numbered the 23 steps. Yes, did you notice and when they came up with the QR code, each one was numbered? Did you notice that?
1 to 14?
Yes. Every time they were talking about describing the QR code on an Android phone, each on that blog post, each one was numbered.
Yeah.
Because what I found out that people, adults sometimes are like children. They remember what they were taught when they were children. 1, 2, 3, 4, simple things, right?
Right.
So if it was me, I would have numbered all 23 fast start steps. Then you would have a less probability of people jumping ahead of the steps.
Yeah.
Because I found that people are doing that. And then they're wondering, I can't get any cash flow? They say cash flow, cash flow. Well, you never become a broadcaster. You see? The first 5 steps doesn't deal with broadcasting. The next 5 deals with broadcasting. See, I've broken that system down. I know exactly what we've got to do. Then you get down to about 10 to 12, then it repeats itself to your household. Then you got to teach them the same thing. But I know this is something Randy is teaching in his cash flow coaching. By the way, Randy is on his way. I don't know if y'all saw it. It was on his Facebook page. He had a nice picture with him and his wife on the plane headed to Hawaii. It was a very nice picture.
Yeah,
you know,
I saw that. Yeah.
And I think, I don't know whether all of you know it, but there's a very good chance I'll be doing a Send Button meeting next Monday, because he told me he may have to have another flight out next. So we got a lot of things going on right now. So and I appreciate all of y'all positive feedback on how the job I did Monday, because I want to do another great job. Because I know how to schedule it. I know everything that he do. I know how to go over. Basically, a Send Button meeting is a summary of what's in the blog. That's all it is. That's all it is. But you got to go through it. You got to go through it for many, because in our broadcast, you don't have 800-900 people in your broadcast. So they and some people, those people are not students of the blog. They don't even read it. So you got to go over it with them.
People don't read. Yes.
They don't read.
They don't read. Of course.
Then they wonder why they can't. Then Haroon, they wonder why they can't succeed. You know, they can't succeed. They can't go forward to make cash flow happen to them.
Because they don't follow the system. They don't follow the advice. They don't read the information.
No.
So how can you succeed? What can you succeed when you don't read books that your lecturer or your supervisor is giving out to you? When you don't read the information, how can you succeed? You cannot do it all alone unless you follow the system. And in fact, it is only in TBC that I can see that everything, when we are talking about any financial program or any economic program, it is only in TBC that I can see that TBC is teaching us to the letters. TBC is trying all its effort. TBC admin is trying all its effort to make us understand the purpose of TBC. In fact, TBC admin also encourage us to be broadcasting, and this is what we are doing. Through broadcast, many people will get to know the mission of TBC. So it is part of the going under the radar. But people, they don't want to understand all this. All they want is immediate money. And I always tell them that just don't worry. Everything has a system. If you give birth to a child today, you will not expect that child to start working or to start running. No, it takes time. It naturally takes time. And when there is a new innovation, Yes, so people will be thinking that, oh, we knew different thing entirely. What is this new one? It is because they have not been accustomed to it. They will have a kind of apathy. They will have a kind of no, I don't want to do this. Even some people, you know that many people, they are living in poverty. They are living in abject poverty. But at the same time, when you bring them a new system, it will be very, very difficult for them to change. So one of the difficult things in life is change.
You know one thing, I got a word.
Oh,
I got a word for that. I got a word for that. You ever hear that word, delayed gratification? Meaning I have to wait until I be happy about something about to happen.
Yes.
People want something now.
Yes.
Like you said, they don't want to wait. They want it now. I want you to fix my problem now. You know?
But
and TBC is not a now system.
Isn't that a sign of greediness, or what do we call that?
Yes.
Yes, I want you to explain this, please. I'm also a student.
It's greed. It's greed. It's greed. Scarcity mindset. That's what I'll be talking about today in my broadcast. Mindset. Mindset. I'm going to focus. I'm a really zeroed in on that on my broadcast today. Mindset.
Fine.
Because I know that when Randy, I teach cash flow coaching over there, one thing that I'm going to talk to Randy about that. One thing we got to drive. I don't know if we need to do this first. Maybe we need to do this first. We got to talk about mindset. The mindset you currently have. Is it satisfactory for the TBC movement? Is it satisfactory to have a scarcity mindset when it plainly says it plainly says in our agreement is about love, abundance, prosperity?
Yes.
Scarcity is the opposite of abundance.
Yes.
So you got to understand, do you want to remain on the scarcity side or you want the abundance side? That means everybody here over this side is satisfied. The reason why people over here are unsatisfied because of this mindset that they currently have.
Yes.
So why do you want to, if you want something different, you got to change what you currently have. And that's the problem with a lot of people, not just in your area, Haroon, and not just in your area. Everybody has that problem. In the USA too, we got so many millionaires and billionaires in this country. It's crazy. But I was talking to a friend of mine today about that. They just want to be greedy. And then next thing you know, they fight for their life in the hospital with cancer. Because our higher power God is seeing what they're doing with their life. He realized that you're not helping our people. You're not helping our people, so you're not going to have everything you want. Because I believe to this day, as I don't care how much money you have, it can be quickly taken from you with a wink of an eye.
Yes.
Of course.
You know?
Of course. Yes.
So I just got a lot of passion for helping people. And I just feel like it's just not fair for people to continue to bash our coin and act like it's a scam and all that crap. You know? People quickly call things a scam because they don't understand it.
That's right.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's right.
You're right. You're right.
They don't understand what we got.
Quickly, Mr. Pio, please, what do you have to contribute to all what we all have been discussing? So I want you to contribute so that you have been contributing, but you want to hear something from you. So just discuss anything.
Okay, we'll go back to the cash flow coaching. Stephen was talking about people want cash out. You get cash out if you go to their cash flow coaching follow the 23 steps or stay within the guidelines, and your cash is there. There's no other way about it. There's no other way. Your cash is there. If you follow that 23 steps or stay within the guidelines, you're right. People have, hundreds of people have asked me, well, how do I cash out? And I says, well, I'll introduce you to the cash flow coaching class. Oh, no, we want cash out now. This is what they're saying. Well, there's no other cash out in this program other than cash flow coaching. And so my wife and I, my wife is Bex. That's my wife. And we both do the cash flow coaching. We try and build up our team in New Zealand. You know, help them. There's a few there who's still asking about how do we cash out. We've got to build them up slowly. Because I was one of those people just over a year ago who joined TBC but didn't know anything about it. And because what I read, it was the redemption, which was Christmas Day 2017. Well, redemption to a lot of people thinks that's money you can get out.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then I went back and read it again, and it doesn't say cash out money. It just says redemption. So that's where it ended with me, and I'm still with TBC today because I understand up till then.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you know what? You know one thing about people get mixed terminology messed up. They think they know what cash out and what cash flow means. Some of them don't even know that. You know, and I'm gonna say this. The key thing, I say this all the time, and I got this from Gerard Windsor, because I love this saying. He says, when you come in TBC, and it has to do with leadership and where you are. If someone is not training you properly and not giving you what TBC is, what it really is, what it isn't, those two things got to be, they're the first two things you got to know. And then what's your correct role in it.
What TBC is, what it isn't.
What is your correct role, and what your correct role is not. Those four things, once you learn that, you would never say cash out again.
No.
Because if you truly know those four things, you would know that it should be cash flow. Because what your correct role is to be a distributor.
Exactly.
That is the key word. We are distributors of our coin. We're building a community and distributing our coin to be liquefied in the next 1 to 2 years. At least that's what admin is saying. You know, if people just become students of the blog, they will get it. I fully 100 or maybe over 100% understand what admin is saying to us. I get it, guys, to the T. I get it. And that's why if I could just I wish I could just put what's in my head in somebody's brain, and then we'll have all these people building this community like crazy, because I see what admin is doing. And then they roll out this additional cookies giving you, do you know what they're giving you? More money into your wallet. More.
Yes.
More. If you build a community, if you build it quicker, we get on the ball and start building it, I'm gonna give you more. Do you know 100 million cookies is one TBC? That's $8.1 million, guys.
In fact, I think even it will be one TBC, $1 million. Even if now, since we are using, we are valuing TBC with grains of gold, unclean goods against grains of gold. It will be more than 1 billion, even $1 billion. Now it's even more than $1 billion. That is a lot of money. A lot of money.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in terms. Think about this. Yeah, listen to this. I got something you want to. This is something really important. When we get to 1 billion members, and let's say a grain of gold is hovering around, I think it's hovering around like $2.40.
Yes.
But time 1 billion people is $2.4 billion per coin.
Yes, you are right.
That's a lot of. Do you realize how much money that is?
A lot of money. Yes, that's it. That's it. So the next thing we should, I think, what we should know, what everybody should know is that everything has stages.
Yes. Yes.
Most especially for innovation or to create an idea. The first thing that will come, that idea will come from a single person. The idea of TBC came from TBC admin alone. So that is it. Then it will. The next thing is awareness. The stage of awareness, which we will be telling one another. So now, if this is the stage of awareness we will be broadcasting and be telling people. But during the stage of awareness, some of us are even taking this awareness in a wrong way. For example, today, I asked somebody, I've told him long ago that come and join TBC. Come and have this thing for you for free. Get free Kringle for free. You know what he told me today? He said that, no, I don't have much money. The economy is so bad, and so on and so forth. I said, did I ask you to bring much money? I'm asking you to come and get this thing for free. What you are going to be getting today from the force of admin, it will be amounting to $2,000 in value. Just come and have it. When you have it, then you will pay for the wallet fee. That amount is very, very infinitesimal to what admin, the value of what the admin is giving to you. And at the same time, we also have so many rewards, so many cookies going on. The new one that the admin has just brought forward is very, very amazing. Come and have all these things. Join us. Let us grow the community together. Because if you do not do this thing today, your children will call you one day when TBC has gone to maturity. They will call you and ask you, my father or my mother, where were you when people were joining TBC? Where were you when people were having this?
Yes.
They will be asking their parents. So we should work. We should not work for ourselves today. We should work for our own generation to come. Because the opportunity we are having, the opportunity of free Kringles we are having, it will come to a time that it will not be free again. You could recollect that when this free Kringles started, it started with 100,000 Kringles. Then it reduced to 50,000 Kringles. Now reduced to 25,000 Kringles. So then it will come to a time when there will be no free Kringle again, when we have reached 1 billion people, I think. So people should take this advantage. Have it in your wallet. Pay for the wallet fee. It has stages. Another stage, apart from stage of awareness, is stage of partial adoption. I mean, stage of legitimization. Who are going to give TBC legitimacy? It is not the elite. It is not the government. It is not one. It is not a person that is so rich or something like that, that's so powerful. It is we. It is we, the TBC member.
The people. The people. Yes, the people.
Yes. It is with the people that are going to give TBC legitimacy, and we have been giving it legitimacy because we have been using it peer to peer. We have been exchanging our TBC for some goods and been paying payment for services. So then another stage is the stage of partial adoption. After the stage of partial adoption is the stage of full adoption. But when it comes to that, the laggards behind, I pray that they don't have to.
I think his bandwidth is going out on him.
Yeah.
I think he'll come back with us in a minute. I think it's okay.
Because
I don't think he knows it.
Yeah, I'm using my wife Bix's computer.
The TBC admin initially was even financing this thing out of his own pocket. His own pocket. But now he said that we should all come together to have a sense of belonging, sense of responsibility. So people should just understand this, and a little by little, we are going to get there. If you don't stop, if we don't stop and we continue like this, Mr. Stephen and Mr. Pio, I promise you, I bet you that we are going to get there. It may take time, but we will eventually get there. So thank you very much. So if you have any other contribution before I call it a day, thank you, my guest.
Thank you so much, because you know I can see that both of y'all get it. Y'all get it. Y'all understand what's going on here.
Sir, do we have any other contribution, sir?
Thank you so much, Haroon.
Stephen.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Thank you so much.
I heard a quote this morning. You have to be uncomfortable to become comfortable. I heard you say that on.
You remember that? You remember that?
Yeah. And I posted it up.
You like that
morning.
one, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You have to be. I got that as if though I'm talking to you right now. A millionaire female in other business I was in years ago said to me, Stephen, you have to become uncomfortable to be comfortable. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't come easy, but the reward is so great at the end. And that's the kind of thing we have here. See, I use that word sovereignty, and I look at and I talked about it in a broadcast. The sovereignty deals with the fact that you are you're basically is a state of governing your own affairs without any outside interference. So we're building this our own. We got the sovereignty of TBC without any outside interference.
You use the right word, sovereignty of TBC. Yes, right. I like that.
Sovereignty. That's the meaning of sovereignty. And we have what you call financial sovereignty as our wallets. Our wallets are not meant for the financial system of the status quo of the government's and central banking system. It's meant for us to create abundance with it. Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Haroon. This was an excellent broadcast. I really admire your passion. I'm gonna have to put a word in for you. With me and Randy, I know that Randy know we got a powerful brother over there in Nigeria. I sure would like to meet you in person. And
yes,
and because you're kind of like me. Nobody really knew who I was back before March, and I was just building TBC on the background until I started doing what you call it, live broadcast. Nobody know who I was, but Randy didn't even know who I was. He heard about me, but he didn't know who I was. But I started doing broadcasts every day, and now I'm like 8 from 200 broadcasts. So I do it every day. I used to do twice on the weekends. I started this past weekend just doing one. And that's fine because I do them, because the one thing I have what most people don't have is time. So I just I go to a lot of people's broadcasts. I probably do it more than most people because I have the time. And I'm listening to people broadcast, and I appreciate that you all, and I'm going to say to you all, keep mentioning the word cash flow on your broadcast, because this coming from Randy, and that's coming from admin. Keep talking about cash flow, because people get mixed up when they say cash flow. People thinking, oh, they still got that greed, scarcity mind. No, admin is trying to do two things. They're trying to gradually unlock the value of TBC, as well as they're trying us to be, so we can start feeling more satisfied being in TBC, so we can now teach other people. Because along the way, as we build 1 billion people, we're gonna reach some poor people too.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
That's what people it's not going to be 1 billion people of middle class people that's living good every day. It's going to be some poverty along that billion member group. We only got 7 billion people on Earth.
Yeah.
And 1 billion of it going to be us.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people, guys. That's a lot of people.
And look,
And we get this, and it's so fun. And so what the fun part of it is, we at the beginning stages of this thing. So we're gonna. I don't know if y'all know it, but A lot of us going to benefit tremendously in the end in this thing, because we putting the work in to set the stage for us. I love that word you use, stages. We going in stages. That's a key word right there you just used. And that's what Admin is doing, going in stages. That's what you've seen. Stages.
Yeah.
Now this QR code is another stage.
Oh, yes, it's another stage. It's another stage. In fact, you see, one thing, in fact, admin has perfected the how TBC will be. You know, it encouraged us that we should go on broadcast. Look at what broadcasting is doing. We are coming together. We are not coming together maybe in writing or through our writings or through other means. We are also coming together by seeing ourselves on the screen, merging together, having this interconnectivity. We are interlocking. So we are like chains. This community is now building together. You know, there is a difference between hearing about you and then seeing you. If I hear about you and also see you, it will bring more love. It will bring more affection. In fact, my broadcast at seeing you talking together is encouraging me. It's giving me more encouragement to push TBC forward. Giving me more encouragement. Meeting the likes of you, the likes of TBC Randy, the likes of Dan Locks, and every leader, the likes of the TBC president in Cameroon, in Bederic, all these people, they incite me, they inspire me a lot. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to use this opportunity to thank one of our viewers in the person of Barrister Raji Ashmawi, though he's yet to become a TBC member fully, but he's a barrister at law. So he's watching us and he has messaged me that he's with us. So please, in just few minutes, maybe like 2 minutes, please help me encourage him and the likes of him that are waiting there. So who doesn't know much about TBC, but through this broadcast, because I invited him and he's on air right now. What do you have to say to him and the likes of him?
Well, I want people that's listening to us, whoever they are, to understand that we're building towards 1 billion members. And if we follow the system, if you become a student of the blog and you just follow that every single day, watch the videos, watch the, I see that I'm up, my 192, my yesterday's is up there already. You know, watch the videos, watch the, read and study the, whatever admin gives to you. That is the main source. Don't deviate from the blog. That is your guide. To make sure your journey is a good one. If you deviate from the source that teaches you, then you will fail. Follow the guide. Follow the guide. Listen to the leaders. We're trying to teach people the right thing so you can be profitable in your family and then on and then on. And wherever you are around the world, make sure that you just do what we ask you to do. Do what admin expects of you, and you will make it. You'll see a lifestyle change like you've never seen before, but it's not automatic. You have to have delayed gratification. You got to be patient. Just focus on building a community and watch how things gradually go in these stages that Haroon is saying. Watch what is happening.
Yes.
I mean, I tell you, Haroon, you're developing, you're moving fast to becoming a great leader. My God. I mean, y'all got some passionate people, some great people over there in Nigeria. My God. I cannot wait to get to your country, man. I like your energy. I love that energy.
Thank you. In fact, it is as if we should not end this broadcast. I'm just feeling that, but we don't have lots of time.
Hey, brother, Brother, I'm feeling you, brother. I'm feeling you.
I enjoyed this broadcast, and I enjoy it so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. And Mr. Pio, I all the way from New Zealand. Mr. Stephen, all the way from the United States of America. And I think the likes of Barrister Aflo that are watching us now, I know him, the person I'm talking about. I know the reason I'm saying this, because he is an orator. Once he understands something and he stick to it, you will see him moving. Even he can even do it more than I said myself. He is very enthusiastic more than myself when he understands something very much. Right. So the last of one day they will also become leader like this, broadcasting and carrying the message of TBC all around the world, growing TBC. I know that we are going to grow this thing together. TBC community are going to grow it together. Thank you, everybody. I think I would love to release you now because of other engagement you have. Thank you, Mr. Stephen Coffee.
Thank you,
Mr. Today,
thank you so much. It's an honor.
All of my podcasts, in fact, since I've started broadcasting live, today is one of my greatest day. Today, thank you, and
thank you.
Thank you.
You two people that made me great. Thank you. I'm very, very appreciative of you. Thank you very much. I hope to join your